Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be a journal with me. I didn't plan on filming this spread, but I was like, I might as well. It's an extra video, so I just took out my tablet and started filming. So I'm filming this video on September 14th, and I'm just trying to finish this journal. I've had it for like 5 weeks, and if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I don't really usually spend that long on an insert. It's not like I didn't like this insert, it's just I took my time and I do really like it, but at this point I kind of just want to start a new journal. So yeah, I have like a couple of more pages. I didn't really have a plan for this spread, but I'm gonna write a quote. The quote I'm writing that now is by Van Gogh. I know that's not how you pronounce his name, but that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. So it says, "In spite of everything, I shall rise again. I will take up my pencil, which I have forsaken in my great discouragement, and I will go on with my drawing." Now, I don't draw, but I kind of like think about this as, you might have gotten negative comments, but despite of that, you will continue to do your own thing. Kind of like BTS's Idol lyrics when there's a line that says, I'll do my own business, or I do what I want, mind your own business. Which is kind of what I took from this. I don't really have much to talk about. I tell you I ordered a Delphonics utility pouch? Because I did, and I'm kind of worried because I wrote my address wrong. I wrote everything right, it's just like the city I wrote wrong. So I'm just crossing my fingers that it will come. But by the time you're watching this video, I might have the pouch. So we'll see. So I was gonna use the image I got from Cheyenne Barton's Instagram, the embroidery of her Ono, which is so pretty by the way. But it just, I don't know. I think, yeah, I went with the I'm doing whatever I want now because it fitted the quote a lot better. I started a Tumblr, or I mean, I have been on Tumblr for many years now, but I started a new Tumblr, kind of like an archive, where I just reblog aesthetically pleasing photos. So, I'm gonna basically like reblog all the photos I print out, so you can always just check that out, or my Pinterest. Everything is linked down below, so check that out. Also, I'm cutting out a washi tape, like a clip, and I fussy cut it. The pair of scissors I use, it's not the best because it's very blunt, but it did the job. But I think I ended up taking it off because I didn't like it. I think mainly because it's just so bulky. So, as you watch me cut out this binder clip, how are you guys? Hope you're doing well. It's almost winter. Hope you're wearing warm clothes. Drink lots of tea. If you don't like tea, then hot chocolate, coffee, or just, I don't know, warm water, like hot water with lemon is also really nice, or honey. Really nice. So I've gotten some questions, or requests, I guess, to see how I write in real time. So I'm gonna write a quote, or not a quote, like a poem, in real time. I'm not gonna cut it so you can see how I write. So this part is in real time. It's like 30 minutes. So what am I trying to say? So this is basically like how long I usually take to write, or actually it will take longer because I write and then I watch a video and I get distracted. I just realized you can't really see where I write. That was a mistake. So I don't know. You can still see. So, anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it depends on what I write, but sometimes it can take a very long time. Also, if you guys didn't know from watching my videos, I am left-handed, and like the biggest, what's the word, misconception of left-handed people is that we drag our hands like over the page and then the ink smears. You can see with me that doesn't happen because I rest my arm or my hand like in a way that I don't smear the page. My brother, on the other hand, he's also a lefty, and he holds the pen so that his arm drags. I will leave a video, I think it's by Tokyo Pen Shop, where they tested out like pens that had dry ink, and they kind of tell how left-handed people hold their pens. So you can check that out. But you can see I don't drag my hand over the ink, so I don't really have a problem with that. Also, I write in full caps. I don't know when that started because I didn't do that, but I didn't write in, like whenever I write in lowercase, I always wrote the M in caps. I think because I was watching a video of someone, I can't remember, but they wrote in lowercase letters, but their R was in uppercase. So I was like, that's weird, but you know, people write how they write. But then I started writing uppercase M's, I think because my lowercase M's look so ugly. But now I write in all caps. If I am in a hurry, I do write in lower caps. But you know, it all depends. So yeah, I guess I could read the poem that I'm writing because I don't have much more to talk about really. I will leave a link to it down below. I talked about this poem so many times, but it is one of my favorites. It's by Katie Maxwell, and the poem is called Girl of the Earth. I didn't write everything because I didn't have space, so I wrote the first verse, I guess, and the last, I think, yeah. So let me see. Like I said, I will leave a link to it down below so you can read it. And the poem goes like this. At some point, growing stopped being painful and started to become interesting. I'm so curious about the girl punching her way out of me, dirt under her fingernails, lightning in her eyes. St. Jude has never been called upon to save her. She looks like she has smashed into starlight, and I am probably in love with her. She holds certain convictions firmly in her hand, like religion. You must always have a fresh bunch of flowers in your bedroom. You must allow yourself to outgrow and depart from certain eras of your life with a gentle sort of ruthlessness. You must learn to recognize important poetry. I follow her rules and I find that I like them. This girl of the earth, with a knowledge of full moons and a fistful of survival stories, is going to change everything. So, I really like that poem. I don't know why, it's just comforting, I guess. Also, I hate reading out loud, especially in English, because my English is not the best. English is actually, I don't know if I told this, but English is my third language. Vietnamese is my mother tongue, and then Norwegian, and then English. I've gotten some questions from friends about how I learned English because, you learn so little in school here. I mean, you do learn something, but in high school it's mainly like, what's the word? It's not grammar, you don't learn to read. It's more like facts and stuff. What's the word? Like theories, theoretical stuff. But I learned English the same way anyone learns anything, internet. And watching TV and all of that. I watched Dr. Phil a lot when I was little. not little, like 14. Every time I got home from school, Dr. Phil was on. Also, Days of Our Lives. My mom really liked watching that. And I mean, you use social media every day, so of course you're gonna learn English. I learn English every day. It's like you learn new stuff every day that passes. Also, I find it kind of funny because I have Norwegian friends who is on Twitter, and every time we talk, like every time we tweet each other, we tweet in English when we both are like Norwegian. And it's like we want people to read our conversation, even though it's not private per se, but it's like it's only between us, so we don't know why we speak in English. But I guess it's a habit because basically everyone I follow speaks English. So English is weird. English is an interesting subject. English was actually my favorite subject in high school. I think out of all the classes, that was my best subject, believe it or not. And I'm actually tutoring someone in English right now. So despite how crappy my pronunciation is, I feel like grammar and stuff I'm pretty decent at. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear it properly, but I feel like I have a lisp whenever I talk in English. It's just English though, which is kind of weird. Like, I can really hear it whenever my friend Keisha and I record a podcast. For some reason, the S's really stands out. Also, sometimes when I speak like very fast, I sometimes stutter. I just speaking is hard. But stuttering, like my brother, he used to stutter a lot, and he had to go to what's the word, speech therapy, and he doesn't stutter now, so that helped. Also, he didn't talk until he was like 4 or 5 years, which was concerning because kids usually talk earlier. Like, he didn't say anything at all, which was, like I said, concerning. Me, on the other hand, my mom was like, you talked the moment you were born. I don't do that anymore. I used to talk a lot, but people change. I don't know where I'm going with this voiceover, but I just wanted to talk, I guess. Also, because this video is what's the word, real time. Also, I don't know, I'm not sure if I like my handwriting or not. I mean, it's very small, but also sometimes I feel it's unreadable. So I feel like I have to change it a little bit. Maybe write bigger, because my handwriting doesn't even cover half the grid. My mom always says that I write, I mean, obviously my mom, she's always negative, but she always says that I'm a greedy person because my handwriting is so tiny. But you know, what can you do? I really enjoy doing these voiceovers. It's kind of like a podcast. But I also do really enjoy not watching, recording my podcast with Keisha. It's about BTS, obviously. What else would we do podcast about? And we're on Spotify, which is Spotify and iTunes, which I think is very cool. Cool. Oh, also finally catch up with Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I love. So hopefully season 6 comes out. But yeah, I am basically done writing. This has been a very long video. Hopefully everything made sense. Also, always thank you guys, for watching my videos, for supporting. It's always fun, like whenever I get tagged on Instagram of people watching my videos, it's like, oh my god, people actually do watch my videos, for reals. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for watching any video, actually, for supporting me. So, yeah. Yes, have a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are. And, yeah. I say yeah a lot. I need to come up with a new outro. But, kind of like this one. So, I guess have a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Did I say that already? I think so. But I'll talk to you in my next video. Alright, thanks. Bye.